Yo, we are back. It is Sunday afternoon. I will upload this Monday morning. First thing, UFC Vegas 34 is in the books. We could just start from the top, I guess, because, good fights all around. Honestly, the prelims were almost all finishes. Besides 1-2 fights, I guess. Okay, yeah. Well, good card overall. Jared Cannonier beat Kelvin Gastelum in a unanimous, I believe. I believe it was a unanimous decision. Great fight, very fun fight. I feel like if Kelvin would have Kelvin turned it on a little too late in the fight and started going for it. Kelvin thinks he won. I saw him. He tweeted something saying he thought he won that, but whatever. I didn't. I thought Jared had it 3-2. That's just what I had it at. But it also during that fight and definitely the co-main event, I was watching the Pacquiao fight too. So it was hard. I had the laptop and then I'm like, I'm going back and forth. It's hard to watch. It's really hard to watch two fights. Maybe I should have set it up like directly under, so it could have just been a visual like up and down instead of like, But yeah, I thought I had it. Jared Cannonier 3-2. To Clay Guida, Mark Madsen. I missed a lot of it, but I thought Clay. From what I saw the third round. I think Clay got the third round. I could be mistaken. Like I said, man, it was hard. Wasn't fully paying attention. Mark has a jab, man. That's what I know about that. Mark has a jab, and I feel like when wrestlers develop a jab, they are a problem because they start making you worry about their striking, and then they take your ass down. But I didn't see any takedowns from him. I don't know if he did or not, but I didn't see any. So I don't know what the hell. I don't know what that was about. I don't know why he wasn't wrestling. I mean, he's an Olympian. And then the Parker Porter Chase Sherman fight was very fun. Heavyweight fight. Parker Porter got that. Chase Sherman started out great. Had great head movement, great footwork. And then he started getting his leg, that low calf kick, man, started chopping him down, taking his ass out. Parker Porter won his decision. Trevin Jones versus that dude that made his debut, Saeed Yokub. I'm not even going to try to attempt the last name, but Trevin Jones just kept putting him on the cage. He got put to sleep, though. I believe it was a guillotine, if I'm not mistaken. Correct me if I'm wrong. But he put him to sleep. He was out of it. Vince Pichel versus Austin Hubbard was a fun fight. I thought Vince edged it out. I definitely thought he'd edged it out and got that. Alexander Patoja versus Brandon Royval was a fun fight. That fool's grappling is so nasty, and their transitions are just so beautiful. Brandon Royval fucked up, though. He was winning the stand-up, and then he would have this fool on the ground and go into his world, and I just feel like people make mistakes. When you know that they're all about grappling, don't fucking fall into their hole. They want to grapple. They want to throw up submissions at you, and that's exactly what happened, and he got him in a rear naked, took his back, put him in a body triangle, took his neck. Strangled him, you know what I'm saying? But I feel like he put himself in position to get strangled. He didn't have to do that. If he would have just backed off and been like, come on, stand up, let's strike it out, he could have got that fight, I think. But he fell into those traps, they set those traps and people fall into them. Austin Lingo, Luis Saldana, fun fight. Austin Lingo edged it. Luis Saldana started out really good in the first round. First round ended like this, like he was the shit. Got his leg chopped, gassed out, and started fucking gassing out, not fighting, throwing flying knees and shit, like, you know what I mean? Like, I just hate when fighters think they're the shit, and then all of a sudden the pressure gets put on them. And that Austin Lingo dude is tough as nails. He was just pushing the pressure on him and just throwing bombs, clapping him, dropped him with a body shot at the end in the third round. Stole that fight. That dude at the end of the first round when it finished was like he was the shit, and then fucking lost both the next rounds. Brian Kelleher, the Boom, versus Domingo Pilarte. Domingo thought he was going to win. That dude looks like a mixture between Kenny Florian and Ben Stiller, bro. I swear to God. He looked just like if they were to have a kid, Kenny Florian and Ben Stiller, it would be Domingo Pilarte, for real. But Brian Kelleher wrestled him all 3 rounds. Beat him. you know, maybe if anything, I thought I had it 30-27 because they could have gave Domingo the end of the second round because he like the last maybe minute and a half, 2 minutes at most, like he ended up on top of Brian Kelleher, but then he reversed it like the last 20 seconds, maybe 10 seconds, and ended up back on top. So, but I thought I had it 30-27. Brian Kelleher beating Domingo, just smashed him basically, out wrestled him, stayed in his guard, beat him up. Bia Malecki and Josiane Nunes. That girl's a kid. That girl's strong. She is powerful, man. She is a strong woman. She just goes out banging, throwing overhands. Tucks her head. She has like no neck. Her shoulders are like this. She has no neck. Just throwing hella bombs, throwing left hooks. That Bia, I think if she would have made it to the second round, she could have edged. She could have done work, but she just couldn't. She got caught and knocked out at the end of the first round. You know, there's 6 seconds left. William Knight, Fabio Charant. That was a good fight. William Knight knocked him out. Roosevelt Roberts got knocked out with a beautiful spinning back. Oh my God, bro. Beautiful spinning back kick to the, like, perfectly, like, just beautiful. So that was Ignacio Bahamondes. I forgot how they said it. Sasha Palatnikov versus Ramiz. The first fight, he tapped him out. Good. The first 4 fights were finishes. It was sick, man. It was fun. Fun night of fights. Next weekend is Barbosa Giga Chikadze, which is a fun fight. Ooh, Kevin Lee, Daniel Rodriguez. How are these people co-main event Brian Battle, Gilbert Urbina over Kevin Lee and Daniel? That's got to be a mistake. They're going to fix that. There's no way that these two guys that aren't even in the league, both 6-1, are over Kevin Lee and Daniel Rodriguez. And then Ricky Terce, yeah, no way, bro. They're going to fix that. They have to. Antonio, no. Abdul Hassan is back. Sam Alvey. I like Sam Alvey. Dustin Jacoby. Darren Stewart. That's a good fight. Oh, yeah. JJ Aldrich. Vanessa Demopoulos. Tracy pulled out. Not exactly sure why. I reached out to JJ and Mike. They're just happy they got a fight. This girl that she's fighting is making her debut. So I heard that she just throws bombs and her grappling is all right. So JJ, I think should edge her out overall. In the whole fight, I think she should edge her out, whether it's standing up, because her standing up is really nice and pretty crisp. And her grappling, if she wrestles you and decides to, I think she takes you down and smushes you. So I'm happy she's got a fight coming. Hopefully everything goes well. She wins that fight. I'll have her and Mike both on the podcast, so that'll be fun. We'll chop it up. I was chopping it up with him for a lot yesterday. Jamal Emmers, Pat Sabatini, Mano Martinez. Okay. Another card, like it's probably another card just like last night. You know what I mean? Fun card. Yeah, man. Fun night of fights. Yeah, that's about it. Next weekend I'll be back. Probably during the week unless something happens. Conor's talking shit to Anthony Smith and bunch of people still tweeting. He's super insecure. He's just tweeting, talking hella shit. I'll put the tweets up. He's just talking shit about Anthony Smith, mentioning him. He's talking shit about who else was it Kelvin? He's talking shit about Habib because Habib had said something about Jose Aldo being in his peak or not being in his prime. Well, people are saying he got a couple wins over nobodies. Anyways, some gossip going on. Yeah, I'll be back next week. I'll be promoting JJ Aldrich all this week. It's fight week for her basically, so I'll be in contact with them, promoting them as much as I can. Yeah, man, my subscribers are going up. I'm now at 792, which is awesome. I appreciate it. For real, I appreciate it. I don't know what the fuck's happening, why people are subscribing, but it's cool. And yeah, man, we'll see. Oh, yeah, and then the Pacquiao fight happened. I forgot. I didn't even talk about that. Pacquiao and that Yordenis Ugas, that fight. I felt like Pacquiao's old. He's 42 years old. He's not fast anymore. He's pretty slow. He started out really strong. I thought he had rounds 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then he kind of slowly. If he won rounds in the later, it might have been 7, 8. Maybe one of those. I'm not saying both, but he lost round 2, I thought, and then he won 3, 4, 5, 6, and then I think he lost the last half of the fight, to be honest. And yeah, he's just old, man. He's not fast, you know. I think if he would have fought Earl Spence might have slept him, to be honest. Like, for real. I think so. I don't know what he said in the post fight. I didn't pay attention, but it was a cool fight to watch. It was fun to watch for sure. That guy, Yordenis, is a Cuban cat. I don't know much about him. That was the first time I ever saw him. But now his name, I mean, that was a huge fight for him to win. You know, now his name is out there. People are going to know of him. You know, Cubans have a very strategic way of getting top high level boxers in the game. So, yeah, that happened. But yeah, that's it, man. Like this video when it drops, subscribe, share it, comment, do whatever you got to do, man. Just show love. I'm out of here. Peace.